Welcome to the Cleveland Air Show. Additional air show going on for Labor Day. Oh, hell yeah. This is that Lazy 8, I guess. But these trucks have got me doing it. When I was in Kalamazoo, just about several days ago. And this is that trainer, I think, Texan. I'm not sure now.
There it is. Fumbling out of that maneuver inverted. Yeah, you're looking at that plane right. There's a lot of blood going to his head right now. It's inverted.
Oh, that was a long walk.
It's going to be an outside loop with your cherry on the top. Over 6. Making it change. Trying to throw the guy in Germany.
$2 for never saw this one before. Good old Hercules. There's some Embraer over there, I guess.
Right now, John's testing his wings. Feel what the air is doing.
Brown Stadium. Ribbon number 1. Rip out flight. This thing has a jet engine like a helper?
Has what?
Jet engine?
Yeah. They did. There's not one in there now, but they used to, yes.
But that's normal thing.
It was, well, yes and no. They were modified for Vietnam.
Oh.
For Vietnam, and they put the jets on.
I'm looking, I said, what the heck, you know? It looks like a jet engine.
Yeah, it is.
I think C-130 also had some.
Well, there are jets that drive props on this. That's a
Turboprop.
Yeah, turboprop.
I think they had also like a jet helper in the back of the fuselage.
Yeah, that's probably rocket assist. Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's the picture of this
Yeah.
We had a Lincoln Navigator when we first came out with a phone back there. Oh, yeah?
All those buttons switching to the light.
Okay.
Engine, we got power box.
It's the right here from Dayton Air Base, Dayton, Ohio.
Very confident.
Take a spin on that damn thing. Nice. Yeah. Took the spin on it when I was in Serbia. Oh, that's right. Super Cup. Oh. Not just any cup, Super Cup.
of World War II and Korea to the angled deck supercarriers of today, these aircraft represent the advances in technology that have kept naval aviation at the forefront of technology. The FG-1D Corsair, proudly flown and maintained by the Dixie Wing of the Commemorative Air Force, was originally built by Goodyear near the end of World War II. Corsairs saw combat in the Pacific and were also used extensively by Navy and Marine Corps pilots in the Korean conflict. By the time production of the Navy aircraft. The aircraft are now repositioning for their last pass. The next pass you will have a unique perspective of the differences between the Corsair and the Rhino. As they make their next pass, you will hear the growl of the piston engine Corsair and the power corrections made by the Rhino to maintain position. Then after the next pass, the aircraft will perform a brake maneuver and exit the show line in separate directions.
O, Cessna Caravan. Pro. Hey, Sam. Real child. Share your photos with us using hashtag #RockTheRunwayCLE. We love to see the show through your eyes. By the way, you know, I always love to keep track of all you great air show fans, and I invite you to visit me on Facebook. Share your photos from today's air show. Drop me a line and keep track of what's going on at air shows around this great country of ours. We welcome you to visit us. We and relax. Locally owned, 107.2 waves, locally operated. And they are back. We love them. Levant Blue is available. It's a great day for it. Canadians' highest selling beer here in the United States of America is our official beer. We do have an official soft drink, and that is Pepsi and Pepsi product. Water is also being sold. Your favorite air show food item is available. Merchandise for yourself. Check with one of our volunteers. Yeah, baby.
All right, seats are going fast. Glenn came up and said there are seats, but only in one place. Only go if you want the
Now we talking. Mitsubishi. Well, no. What is it?
well, when you want to know what's happening locally with
No, this is not a Mitsubishi torpedo plane.
Northeast Ohio.
Forgot what it is.
Simply watch Channel 3 News, the station committed to helping you and your family see the possibilities 24/7. WKYC TV3.
So they're going to have a dogfight show.
Low to your right, the Corsair doing the same thing. Tom Richard heading back to the home base of the aircraft.
In Cleveland. Good idea. Oh, baby.
103.7 The Wave, Cleveland Smooth FM. a proud sponsor of the Boston Rubber Club. Locally owned and locally operated.
Corsair.
All right, now I direct your attention to low and to the right as the members of the 179th Air Wing from Mansfield, Ohio, are ready to demonstrate the C-130H model. First, let me introduce the crew members to you as they prepare for takeoff. Lieutenant Colonel Jeff Capretto, call sign Krusty.
I flew down there the other day, and
Joined by Lieutenant Colonel Jeff Sywick, call sign Seaweed. Safety pilot is Captain Matt Polenda. Navigator, Lieutenant Colonel. As we continue with a wide variety of aircraft, this is another great success story. The Lockheed C-130 Hercules, the aircraft that just took off, courtesy of the great talent from the 179th Air Wing of Mansfield, Ohio, which, by the way, is where they filmed the award-winning film, The Shawshank Redemption, at the Mansfield Prison. It's become a tourist area, I am told. At any rate, this airplane, a great success story. It was introduced in its first test flight back in 1954. It was accepted by the U.S. military in 1957. That makes this airplane design
Killer.
a viable design and still in use for 60
30 millimeter
years.
gun.
There are only 3 other airplanes in our military inventory
There's,
that can share
like a
that
Gatling gun.
longevity of time in the air. This one is the only one of the 4, which include the B-52, the KC-135,
It is used
and the
for that kind of
P-3
gun.
Orion sub-chaser aircraft. This is the only one that is still in production. Crew's coming in now for a photo pass. Now, one of the things you'll make note of is how quiet the aircraft is. There's a photo opportunity. This aircraft is being utilized in a military role by over 60 nations around the globe. The reason for that is because it's an airplane that can adapt to any job in the town where they're headquartered around the U.S. They are what we call a good neighbor airplane, a quiet turboprop. See that rear ramp, that big door? It is open now. Whether you're in the air or on the ground, that door actually will be able to angle down towards the ground so that you don't need stairs to be able to get your combat-ready troops. It can be an ambulance ship. It has been a gunship. And as they continue to produce, the fire comes up to the red box check and the fire stops there. It's done down low, it is done slow. You're battling some very hostile conditions with Mother Nature, and the world of aerial firefighting is said to be fraught with danger and unforgiving of error. So whether they are a civilian or military crew, you're fighting the hostilities of Mother Nature's wildfires, and it can be devastating. Now, as the crew continues to demonstrate the aircraft, these are your sons and daughters from Ohio who protect you, who train day in and day out, and when need be, go into harm's way. That's the reason we can enjoy these weekend shows. So give this crew from the 179th Air Wing a big Cleveland round of applause as well. But they are not finished. He flies for American Airlines, and there's something about this young man and his colleagues who fly the A-10 and fly and serve our country. When we, after Christmas and New Year's celebrations, are kicking back in January, whether you're in the cold climate or you're in the warm climate, this man from Broadview, Ohio, in January will be in harm's way. He will take a leave of absence from American Airlines, and he will visit hellhole on the other side of the helicopter. He is devastate and intimidate the tank. Then Jake out of the way. He'd move left, move right, climb and dive so the enemy tank couldn't get a bead on him. Then his colleague would come in from behind or the flank and destroy the enemy. That's the way they worked in unison. Very agile, low to the ground, quiet so the enemy couldn't hear them coming. You might have seen those two big engines. They're very highly muffled so that the enemy can't hear you coming. They are also very useful as a redundant system. You could shoot out one engine, the other one would get you home. A redundant tail as well, not one but two rudders and vertical stabilizers. One could get shot out, one hydraulic system could be shot out, the other system and the operating rudder would get the pilot home. The pilot sits in an enclosure known as the titanium bathtub. It is protects the pilot, his avionics gear, his radios, and all vital equipment from a lucky ground-based enemy rifleman. All right, that was a direct hit. The Mad Bomber and Jeff Manter, Roger Crawford, known as the Mad Bomber, teaming up with your home state representative for entertainment and excitement. What do you think of that? Cleveland wakes you up. Now, you don't know how good that felt on Saturday and Sunday when it was a bit chilly out here. That was a welcome area. And heading for hostile territory in January. Give him a big round of applause, if you will.
Either way, after he starts moving from this direction, I think we should move further that way. Because if he comes back this way, he'll be slowing down.
Well, we hope you don't need first aid, but throughout the course of the entire weekend, it has been provided in a red and white striped tent in your spectator area. First Aid at the Air Show is brought to you by Metro Health Medical Center and their great professionals. We thank them.
Maybe not actively right now, but
They haven't told me that they have sold out of the folding chairs yet, and we will entertain you till past 4 o'clock this afternoon. Still time to enjoy the last 2 hours. Heading down, go only to the yellow ticketing station.
That's my caravan.
Fireflies, coast to coast, are always ready with hospitality.
Turboprop
Always
that we use in Alaska and some other areas where
American Legion is heading down and they will welcome you. Close here right now. Again, look at the rear door of the 931 Friendship.
buy the
Both
ticket
sides
and
will be
enjoy
open.
the mountains
You'll see
and
terrain,
everything
either
else,
green
which
or rock
I'm planning
or
to do.
blue sky.
Maybe next year. Nice plane.
Ricoh USA, the leader in digital office imaging equipment and advanced document management. Let off to your right. He'll pull to the vertical very quickly and with much punishment in the cockpit. He'll do 1.5 rolls. He'll push over to a down line and very slowly roll the airplane on the 45-degree down line. Now, as he continues to fly, I want you and your friends and family to decide on what color Bill's airplane is. After his performance, I will announce the winner. Hold to the vertical.
I want $100.
Full right, adding right rudder. Burn off balance. balance roll. Push the stick forward on top. Reverse the rudder. Start spinning at the very top. Bring the stick back into your lap and then enter an upright flat spin. That's what Bill Stein is doing. Again, give this Sky Champion a big round of applause as Bill
no,
Stein
me, man.
flies the
I do lazy eight, it's not that.
Yes. All right, off to your left now. The crop duster turnaround. He will be setting up after this climb for the slide winder maneuver, which he will pick up a little insurance policy, which is called altitude. A team member of the award-winning Red Baron Steerman Squadron that performed here for so many years. Team coach for the Stars of Tomorrow and a team member of the Collaborators. All right, here's the maneuver. Knife edge flight, revolution, the right tumble and a snap. Then without hesitation, and again, fighting disorientation, the maneuver off to the right will be the top. Pull hard to the vertical and that does hurt. 1.5 rolls, then right stick, right rudder, into a shoulder roll, fly off level at the top and pick up the altitude.
Now they got him
Now
down,
the next
too.
pass is going to be a Bill Stein signature maneuver pass. After being educated around Ann Arbor, he moved out to Northern California and had success in Silicon Valley. Here is the maneuver he calls the dink. We call it the flip, flop, and fly. Straight and level, kick it around, and tumble upside down, and remain level again. Set it up, look around, altitude's good, kick rudder, left, right, stick forward, and an end over end tumble. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Raw Entertainment. Give Bill a big round of applause. No, he is not finished. Off on the left, he's going to draw you a donut hole in the sky, upside down. He'll force the airplane around. It doesn't want to work this hard, but he makes it as he forces it around into the 3/4 loop. Now, getting ready for the centrifuge maneuver. He'll perform at an angle 30 degrees to the right. He'll roll inverted. Then he'll do a multitude of revelations of a shoulder roll. Then stop and recover off on the right. Now he's going to set up for a fun maneuver. We call it the Momback. He points the nose of the aircraft up, starts to roll the aircraft, gyro copies the aircraft. Now, as the speed dissipates, he's going to push it on the clutch. He'll shift into reverse. I'll help him out. Mom back, Bill. Mom back. Mom back. You're doing good. Keep her straight. Mom back. Keep her coming. Mom back. Mom back. Mom back. Okay, straighten her out. You got it. That's the mom back. It is the torque roll. Bill's going to slow things down. Do a slow roll. Call the chameleon roll. As he comes back in from your right with an insurance policy called altitude, that is, he'll pull to the 45. He'll roll the aircraft while yawing to the right. Then at 85 knots, while continuing to roll, he'll use left rudder to yaw left. Push the nose down to induce a wild end-over-end tumble like a balsa wood airplane in a windstorm. There is your current recipient of the Sword of Excellence, Bill Stein.